Hi, Louisiana Realtors. Week 9 brought several major Louisiana Realtors priorities into posture as the legislature moved deeper into the final stretch of the session. Two of our top priority bills, House Bill 468 and House Bill 1027 by Representative Troy Hebert, both cleared the Legislative Bureau and are now headed to the Senate floor for final passage. House Bill 468, our residential wholesaling bill, remains one of the session's strongest consumer protection measures, bringing more transparency, accountability, and clear rules to non-traditional residential transactions. It previously passed the House unanimously, 96-0. House Bill 1027 also continues advancing and would clarify that licensed appraisers are not liable for sellers' failure to comply with carbon monoxide detector requirements, extending protections already in place for real estate agents. Another major development last week was the House passage of House Bill 1166 by Representative Kim Carver. The bill creates a practical disclosure framework for vacant residential property, transactions to help reduce surprises involving access, utilities, drainage, flood risk, prior use, and other material conditions. It now moves to the Senate. On tort reform, House Bill 1089 by Representative Dennis Bamberg advanced last week. This bill creates care accounts for certain tort damages. Louisiana Realtors supports meaningful tort reform because reducing litigation costs can help improve Louisiana's legal climate and stabilize insurance costs. Property insurance also remains front and center. House Bill 1187 by Representative Paul Sawyer, dealing with citizens' property insurance emergency assessments, is now in the Senate Insurance Committee. Other active insurance bills include House Bill 408 on non-renewal protections and House Bill 1012 on pre-suit claims review, along with measures addressing fortified roofs and policy transparency. On the Senate side, Senate Bill 241 by Senator Valerie Hodges, requiring insurance adjusters and appraisers to include license numbers in written communications, continues moving through the House. Senate Bill 180 by Senator Franklin Foyle, which allows surviving spouses of disabled veterans to retain expanded property tax exemptions, also remains active. We're continuing to monitor redevelopment and housing policy. House Bill 284 by Representative John Weibel, dealing with blighted property expropriation, remains under reconsideration, and House Bill 472 by Representative Alonzo Knox, which would authorize rent stabilization programs, remains deferred in committee. Louisiana Realtors continues to oppose rent control policies that reduce housing supply and worsen affordability. Looking ahead to Week 10, our focus remains on the final Senate passage of House Bill 468 and House Bill 1027, advancing House Bill 1166, and staying engaged on insurance, tort reform, and property rights issues. With Realtor Day at the Capitol taking place during this critical stretch of the session, member engagement will be especially important as legislators continue to make decisions on real estate, insurance liability, redevelopment, and private property rights issues. Stay tuned for our weekly session scoop blogs on larealtors.org and wrap-up videos on Louisiana Realtors social sites. Louisiana Realtors is the trusted voice of real estate.